We had a great morning walk along the beach today, and we haven't introduced our friends to you yet. This is Craig and Katie. We met them actually through email several months ago. Katie reached out after seeing us.
I think it was Katie.
Yeah.
Was it you? Okay, all right.
Yeah, she reached out
I didn't know
to
if it was
us
Craig.
after seeing us on the Young Cruisers Association page, like their member page, and was like, hey, we're here. And we showed up to Georgetown a couple nights ago and got to meet them in person and now hang out, and we're gonna go have breakfast and then do some yoga on the beach. This is Cole's first time doing yoga, so this should be really interesting to watch.
So as I'm cooking breakfast, we are listening to Cruisers Net on channel 72. And earlier I was able to do a arrival announcement that Adventure Cruise is here in Georgetown for the very first time, and that was fun to do, and we really appreciate Cruisers Net. It's such a cool thing that they're doing. So many people here, and the community is just so inviting. A lady was on here talking about free tutoring for kids. There's kids announcements, there's daily announcements, there's all kinds of things. It's almost like a swap shop type of radio show, if you will, but on the VHF. It's awesome. I didn't hit record fast enough, and we just dropped half of her eggs from her piece of toast. So.
All right, thank you so much. Welcome to Georgetown. Any other new arrivals?
How's breakfast?
Are you ready to do some downward dog?
Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. My first time going to a yoga class. And guys, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I'm a big boy. And I'm not that flexible. So if you want to see something entertaining, stick around. I'm about to show you something entertaining.
Well guys, I'm very sorry. You don't get to see my husband do the downward dog today.
Yeah, I apparently was not listening to the Cruisers Net very closely while I was cooking breakfast because they're not having yoga today.
I think instead of yoga though, I'm gonna take like a 20-minute nap. I like that
that's a good idea. We have a lot of cleaning to do. It is time.
Guess what? We have to clean the boat again.
It is time to clean the boat again. Watch your head. We're about to hit the... So yeah, we got the water maker running. Got a small little leak with it on the strainer, but it's running so good right now, I just don't want to turn it off and fix the leak. So we're gonna let it run for 12 hours, just leaking very, very so slowly, and then I'm going to fix that later on. I don't know what's going on with this. This is the plug for our pressure washer, which is pretty important. Today we're washing the boat, and the pressure washer allows us to have just use so much less water than if we were to use the regular hose. So now I'm concerned about this, so I'm gonna try and open it up and see what we can find. So I've come to the conclusion that it's the actual maybe like circuit board that is here. You know, this is a GFCI in itself. So I think that's gone bad, and it could be a potential fire hazard. So we're gonna head to the hardware store real quick and try and make a fast trip out of it. Nothing we do is fast, so I say that with lightly, yeah, quotations there. But we're going to try and run to the hardware store just to see if they have one of these plugs. They're pretty typical plugs, so I'm praying that they have one, and I can just unplug this and plug it into a new one, and then we'd be back in business.
Well, I've officially become a true salty sailor. Got off the dinghy, I looked down, realized I didn't bring shoes. So I don't know how much walking in this town I'm gonna be doing, but we'll see.
Funniest part of Emily forgetting her shoes is she doesn't like being barefoot. In fact, she has a set of sandals,
They're slippers.
slippers just for the boat, so she doesn't have to be barefoot. So
It's not that I don't like being barefoot. I don't like my feet dirty. I hate dirty feet. My toes are like cringing right now.
So
Oh, I hate this. Slow down. You're the best, babe.
Dixie doesn't know what to think. How did I?
Get so lucky.
Not what I was thinking. How did I sign up for this?
How far is the hardware store?
I don't know. We might have to buy you some sandals. They said just past the gas station. Well, there's
There's the gas station.
there's the gas station.
Can you jump and like scoop me up a little? Oh.
She forgot her sandals. She's making me carry her. So throughout this whole journey, you know, before we left, I was like, oh my gosh, we gotta have everything. We've gotta count every little detail. We can't forget something. And while that is true, because just a mere little plug like this is $7.75, I've been very, very happy and also unexpectedly surprised to know that it's pretty easy to find things here, and especially, I mean, we're in Georgetown, so obviously there's a lot more here because they're used to having 300 plus 400, 500, 600 boats here a year, so they really stock up. But even in Nassau, it was super easy. Kelly's there in the mall was amazing. It was like an old Sears. It's exactly what I remember Sears being. So they had a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, not the GFI plug that we need, but it is a plug. So as long as I plug it into a GFI, I think we will be okay, because then the GFI will trip if there's an issue or an arc. So I think we're gonna go with this, and I think we'll do that. Alright, so I am removing this plug, and we're going to plug in the new one that we just got, and hopefully that will work. I don't know why in the world I didn't look at this. Maybe for some of you guys with electrical experience or background, you would know that there was 2 plugs on the shelf, and I definitely grabbed the one that does not work. This is for a different plug that we have that we don't have. So I believe this is for 220, and we definitely have 110. So actually it says 250 volt. I don't know, 20 amp. I don't know why I grabbed this one. So it means I've got to run back. Well, you know, there's a saying, when it rains, it pours. My mom probably has a better saying for us than that, but that's all I can think of right now. I can't kid you on this one. First, yoga didn't happen. Now, the pressure washer is broken. The plug we went and bought isn't gonna work. And the water maker is broken. We are getting no pressure from the pump on the water maker, and it is making 0 water. In fact, it's rejecting every bit of the water it's pumping through. So that means we're not cleaning the boat like we expected today.
What are you thinking?
Thinking we're out of water completely. I should have tried making water all day yesterday, and I didn't. So now we've got to figure out where to go to get water, because I don't even think we have enough to have showers tonight. I don't know what I was thinking. I let the tanks drain down. So there's basically two marinas that we could possibly go to. One is the Snapping Turtle. Let's see, St. Francis Resort and Marina. Or we can go to the Exuma Yacht Club, and so I'm gonna give both of them a call and see who can help us out. Yeah, I do understand that there's free water at the dinghy dock, but unfortunately we don't have any jerry cans, and I let the tanks drain all the way, so we actually need 200 gallons. So the jerry cans are not gonna work for us, unfortunately. Okay. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll be heading over there now. So I'll probably be there in the next 45 minutes. Okay. Thank you.
All right, the anchor is put away and we are headed to the Exuma Yacht Club. Super thankful for them letting us come and get some water. And I think we're actually going to stay on the dock tonight. It is pretty windy, so it'll be nice to be tied up to the dock, and we have a lot of laundry to do and cleaning and things like that, so it'll be good to be there. We just got over to the yacht club and are getting ready to pull up to the dock, and we're just not feeling great about the situation. As windy as it is, coming up into the dock, there's a monohull that's just getting banged up against the dock. It does have fenders out, but it looks pretty uncomfortable situation. The yacht club here actually is doing a $10 million renovation on their docks. They're not super great right now, and they know that and recognize that, and they're working on an upgrade, but at the present time it just doesn't look great for us to pull up here in these winds. And yeah, we're trying to figure out how are we gonna get water, first of all, without banging up the boat, and then if we stayed there, I don't know, it doesn't look great.
So that situation is a little sketch for me. I'm very confident in handling this vessel, but we've got 21.7 knots of wind directly on our beam when we go into the dock there, and it just isn't, that just isn't ideal for us going in there and not making a mistake. I mean, that's just it's at this point an unnecessary risk that I'm not willing to take right now. Had the other boats not been there, there would have been better locations for us, but the one location that is available for us is just not. We will be banging up against the dock and the pilings the entire time. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to pull the plug on this idea and pull back and punt. It's definitely not a good situation.
Woof. 1 hour later, we are back in the exact same position we left to drop our anchor yet again. 2 lessons we've learned in boat life. Always keep your batteries full and your water tank full.
Question for the harbor. This is Sailing Vessel Adventure Cruise. Wondering if anyone has a few jerry cans that are empty that we could borrow for a couple trips back and forth to get water. Oh yeah, sorry. So the great thing about Georgetown, as I was just saying, is that it's such a great community and everyone comes together to help each other every single day. There's people asking questions across the radio, looking for things. So pretty sure it'd be easy for us to find some jerry cans to at least get 40 gallons in our tanks today. Maybe? I don't know, we'll see.
Dock, the dinghy dock, about 2 boats away from it.
Oh, that would be amazing. I greatly appreciate it. We are anchored off of Chat and Chill, so we're gonna head that way. Can you come back with your boat name again?
Sparty. It's a green tip.
Yeah,
white
Michigan.
body.
I saw it. I saw it when it came through.
From Michigan, is that correct?
Sparty time.
I'm turning 6 Spartans that's on the tournament.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Dixie. You can't go this time.
We'll be right back.
Oh, she thinks we're going that way. Oh, it breaks my heart every time.
I ain't leaving her.
Should have brought a rain jacket. Knock, knock.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going? Good, man. I appreciate you answering our call for help.
Yeah.
I have another 5 gallons if that'll help.
Sweet, yeah.
Anything, man.
We're literally at the bottom. Greg from Sparty Time saved the day today with these jerry cans, and I thought we were going to introduce him to you on camera, but we accidentally hit photo instead of video, so yeah, that stinks. But we've got some jerry cans. I've already gotten soaked on this trip, so I imagine this next hour is about to be a wet one. Water because we're not going to be able to get 200 gallons out of these jerry cans. I wonder how many trips that would be. I have to do the math. If these are 5 to 7 gallons each and we have 200 gallon water tanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the struggle is real. Look at me. Let me show you my wife right now. She is.
I'm soaking wet. This just made me so grumpy.
Oh, she got splashed. And she can't wash her hair today. Here, take this.
This is my irritated face.
7 gallons of water at 8 pounds per gallon. It's not light.
So we have 19 gallons.
We have 7, 7,
and 5.
and 5.
Which makes
Plus we
19.
have the 5 of our bucket.
But I wasn't counting that because.
I think we're gonna count it.
Are we putting it in our.
Yeah. For now. We might as well.
I mean, do you think it's clean enough?
Yeah.
We cleaned out that bucket. That was going to be our dishwashing bucket. You ready to suck and blow?
It's gonna take a lot of sucking to get this thing working.
Every drop, yes! Nice! Well, as if we weren't already having enough fun, we broke one of the jerry cans because it fell from the deck and broke.
So now we're heading to the
top to bottom
store.
hardware store before they close in like 10 minutes to hopefully replace this nice gentleman's jerry can. We still only have about 25 gallons of water, so hey, I think that's enough though to not go to bed with a dirty butt on the bright side of things.
There you go.
But really not enough to wash my hair and do dishes and the cleaning that I was wanting to do today.
Right here.
Shoot. Oh, one left?
One more.
Seriously, only one left.
Oh, it's made for, well,
Oh, it's
supposed to be for kerosene,
but it's not the same size. It's smaller.
no, this is 5 gallons. For $60.20, we were able to get this 5 gallon, which is technically for kerosene, the blue, and you know, they didn't have any water jugs, so we figured this is better than nothing considering we broke the guys. So we're gonna give him an option, either see if he's interested in this. If not, we'll keep it and have an extra 5 gallons of water on the boat somewhere, and we'll pay him for the other one, or he can have this. So I feel really bad, guys.
I know, I feel so bad. It's one thing
Super
breaking your
nice.
own stuff, breaking somebody else's stuff. I feel so terrible. Ugh.
All right, well, let's fill up again. Let's make another run, and then
Let's go home.